It was a thunderbolt that stunned the country. Russian President Putin granting a pardon to his enemy, his fiercest critic and political opponent, Mikhail Khodorkovsky. Seen by many as a political prisoner rather than a criminal, Olga Giseva's view on the street was shared by many here.
Putin should have done it a long time ago. Of course, I feel happy for him, because he's been in jail long enough.
It was at this penal colony north of St. Petersburg where the former oil tycoon was serving the last 7 months of a 10-year sentence for tax evasion. For Khodorkovsky's mother, it was a frustrating day, unable to get any details of her son's release.
I'm not able to even speak anymore. I feel ill. I've been talking all day. And the most important thing is that there is nothing to say. I don't know anything.
50-year-old Khodorkovsky was once the richest man in Russia. He was one of the oil barons known as the oligarchs, who became powerful during the chaotic years of Boris Yeltsin's presidency. But his company Yukos was broken up and sold off, mostly to state oil company Rosneft, after his arrest on fraud and tax evasion charges. His supporters say it was part of a Kremlin campaign to punish him for funding opposition parties and challenging Putin. Khodorkovsky, once considered a serious contender to oppose Putin for the presidency, was named as prisoner of conscience by Amnesty International. He was sent to the penal colony in 2003, and his imprisonment became a symbol for what critics here and overseas say is the Kremlin's abuse of the judiciary and the courts for political ends. Khodorkovsky's release is the latest move in President Putin's carefully orchestrated charm offensive.
At a time when he is referred to as bad, as an evil leader, he suddenly attracts the whole world to himself as a merciful leader who can pardon.
On Thursday, at a marathon 4-hour news conference, the Russian president announced an amnesty that would free 25,000 people, including the punk group Pussy Riot and the Arctic 30, the Greenpeace activist arrested at sea after trying to board an oil rig in the waters off Russia's north coast. The surprise release seen by Russian commentators as an attempt by the president to brush up his image ahead of the upcoming Winter Olympics in Sochi.
Чей-то заказ